Hi, this is your Digital Classrooms PLC agenda for this Thursday, September 24th in room 907. Hi, I decided to try something new and put my face on my PowerPoint slide. So you'll have to let me know if you like this better or if you just rather not see me and see what's on the agenda. So this week, I want to just briefly update you on our new book study. The two books that were the top vote getters were Grading Smarter and Flipping 2.0. Grading Smarter, Not Harder is a pretty good read. I've heard really good things about it. I'm excited to look at that book, as well as Flipping 2.0. Also, I've heard lots of good things about this one, and this will kind of go beyond the beginner flip and get into different content levels, is what I believe that we will really like about it. And it is not written by Bergman and Sams, but Sams does write kind of a foreword for this book. So very cool stuff. Now, I don't know if we're getting them yet or not. However, hopefully we will. Keep your fingers crossed and also your toes. Hopefully we'll get those and I'll be able to update you soon on that. Next, we're going to just briefly kind of highlight standard-based grading. I just wanted to kind of share a couple things with you about this because one of the people that will be talking to you on Thursday during our Flipped PLC is our very own Diane Doherty, and she does a really cool and successful Flipped Mastery class. And so this is a little bit about standard-based grading. First of all, the teacher would identify essential skills that they have targeted that their kids really need to know and within their course. And those can usually align with Kansas state standards and district curriculum. Then the teacher would determine a threshold of competency that we would assume would be mastery or satisfactory level. And many teachers do it different, and there's lots of different ways to do this. Here we have mastery, satisfactory, progressing, incomplete, and missing altogether. Oops. So the kids would work toward mastery or the upper end of that scale, although some would be satisfied with progressing and satisfactory. We would kind of hope that they all get to that mastery level. However, just not sure if they would do that or not. Okay, sorry, whoops, I had a small timeout. I had a student come in. I had to say, give me just a minute, I got to finish this up. So anyway, here's what I'm thinking is, I think some people with this, as do I, make this a sliding scale so that your ELL and SPED kids, their threshold might look a little bit different than some of your first language English students. So that's kind of the general, that's the backbone of it. Here we have video components, so they're instructional videos students must watch in order to gain the instruction, the information, knowledge that is learned. They can be pushed out via YouTube. It could be something that you have recorded or something that you can find on YouTube that would work, or they could be housed in a learning management system such as Edmodo. The second component for this would be for each skill, not only is there video instruction, but there's also practice. And this is what you and I would probably call homework. And this can be completed either, it's stuff that they have done with you in class, they're large activities, or cooperative learning groups that they're doing in class to kind of practice this essential skill that you want them to get. And those could be indicated by an asterisk if you wanted to. And then there'd be other things under the practice that don't have the asterisks that may be completed outside of class or during class, but not as a whole group instruction, but maybe rather student-directed time. And then finally, there's a quiz component or some sort of checkpoint in which the student would demonstrate to the teacher that they have grasped this skill at a certain level. So you would predetermine what is that threshold that you want your students to do. And this could be a paper pencil quiz. It could be really quick. It could be a demonstration. It could be a conversation. It could be many different things. And this is very, very informal. Now, on to our speaker. And this is our colleague, Diane Doherty. And she does this really cool mastery flip with her Japanese students and is very successful on it. And so she's going to share with us the things that she's done and what works for her, her system, which will probably be different than what I just explained to you, but that's okay. We're all individual teachers and we all have different ideas of what works for us and what does not work for us. So that would look different for each teacher. And she's been, like I said, very successful. So I'm excited to hear how things are going for her this semester and with her classes and what she kind of tips that she can offer us on her mastery flip. Now, last but not least, we have, remember, FlipCon Kansas 2015 will be here at Olathe North, and it is November 13th and 14th. So I encourage you to kind of look at that and see if you are interested. It's all the cool stuff that we have been talking about. And the same type of conference that Trenda and Jane went to in Michigan over the summer that they shared about as well. All right, that's all for now, and I will see you on Thursday, hopefully. Take care. Bye.